Hey guys, I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Let's Play StarTropics. We are still in Chapter 3, Common Storm, and we've defeated Magnus Tunnel, so up we go. We got some decisions on where we can go now. Well, you know what? Our main goal is to get to the mountain, so let's just continue there, see what we can do. So in we go into this kind of weird canal, I guess. So up we go, and oh, there's a switch. We'll just hit that, and we'll jump across. And shit. So yeah, you can't cross this place right now. Even when you know what you're supposed to do, you actually can't. You need to go through all the steps because this game has 4 story progression. So let's go over to this castle here, and we'll wonder. I wonder if this is the castle Shikola that Miracola people told me about. Let's talk to this old man here. Some say a queen of peerless beauty lives in this castle of Shikola, but only women may enter the castle. Seek help in the fortune tellers can't. Only women, huh? Let's see. I'm a she-guard. I'm a she-guard of Shikola. Why is she a she-guard? Why not just a guard? Do you see the same thing? Okay. Oops, damn it, I forgot to him 2 times. Why isn't she just a guard? I love how she's also wearing a bikini for some reason. She looks like she's got the helmet of like the main character from Dragon Warrior, the first Dragon Quest game, and but a bikini. So on the other side here, we can talk to the fortune teller, and maybe the fortune teller will give us a way to get into Shikola Castle. Hello, old woman. I'm a fortune teller. Sorry, but I can't help you. I dropped my crystal ball into a pond at Ghost Village. I was, just hanging out at Ghost Village, which is what I do in my spare time. Actually, I guess it's like a graveyard. So anyways, we can go up here, and let's hit that staircase. And because this chapter is so big, there is basically, they give you a heart piece. It's not really hidden or anything. They're just expecting you to get it. Because, you're about halfway done the chapter, so they're like, it's going to be a little harder, so here's a little bit more life. But, yeah, I was joking saying it's funny that she'd be at the Ghost Village, but I mean, maybe they can't call it a graveyard. Like, maybe Nintendo of America's like, oh, you can't call it a graveyard. Like, that's too scary and risky for a Nintendo game. I don't know. This place is creepy. Just one big kind of lake and a bunch of tombstones. The tombstones don't say anything, so, don't bother talking to them. But you'll notice this one tombstone is a little bit different. It's got different colors, so try to walk into that one. Next dungeon. I would say this is definitely the hardest dungeon in this chapter, by far. It's got difficult enemies, it's got a lot of traps, it's definitely at this point the hardest thing you're gonna get until chapter, like, I'd say this is probably harder than chapter 5 in my opinion. Yeah, this is like the hardest chapter I think in relativity to like what you've been used to, like in the game. It's the highest spike in difficulty anyways. So we can go up here and nothing there. Okay, so in this dungeon, anytime you see this kind of room, you're screwed. You're locked in, gives you hearts, I guess, and you have to use these stairs and exit the dungeon. There's like 3 or 4 of those types of rooms. That's the only one I'm gonna get to. Just assume that if I don't go into a room, that it's one of those. It's not the right place to go. So the last thing you want to do is get like halfway through the dungeon, and then you go into one of those rooms, and now you're stuck going through the entire dungeon again. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep on moving. So this is like how in chapter 2 we had a nice wide open area, and then we had the magma tunnel volcano. Here is just a very dark looking yeah, it's just another dark area, I guess. There's also, so it is a graveyard, it's a ghost area, so there's a lot of ghosts around, and you can't actually see the ghosts. So if you kind of go over here and you start shooting your yo-yo, oh, there you go. You notice how the yo-yo kind of disappeared a little bit? Because there's a ghost. There's a ghost there. Is there? No? No, never mind. I'm being silly. There's none here. Is there one up here? No, damn it. Well, there's ghosts. You'll see. I look like an idiot right now, but you'll see what I mean. We get to an actual room with ghosts. These mummies are crazy. They take a lot of hits, as you can tell. Jeez. So this is when I was a kid. I'd say this is probably my least favorite dungeon in the game, and it's not because it's a bad dungeon. It's because I find this dungeon actually kind of difficult. And if you kind of don't do the right thing, you kind of get hit by the enemies a lot. It's hard to recover from that. So here, why is this not working? Oh, yeah, okay, there's a ghost there, jeez. Alright, so that thing we got is called the Rod of Sight. Using that, you only got 4 uses of it. You can see the ghosts, and the ghosts are perfectly destroyable. Only when you can see them, though. If you know they're there, but you're hitting them, but you can't see them, you're not doing any damage. You're just kind of doing nothing. So, the Rod of Sight, you're going to get a bunch of these throughout the level, and you're going to need them, too, so... Don't go down there, you will get warped back out. So you're going to start over if you do that. And you don't get to bring anything, so like it's not like you can stock up on more Rods of Sight or anything like that. When I was a kid, I'm pretty sure I used the Rod of Sight in every friggin' room in this game. Or in this level. This is the only level in the game with the Rod of Sight. I'd like to point that out. So, which is good, because it's definitely one of those things as a kid, because I would go to every room and do that, it's just really frustrating and annoying. There we go. I know I'm supposed to go down, but I'm going to go to the right. I have a feeling there's something there. There we go. Oh, I just thought of something. I'm taping this at 30 frames per second, but this game is 60 frames per second. So I'm hoping you guys can see them now. But the ghosts flicker really fast. 1 frame, they're there. 1 frame, they're not. Oh, and by the way, this is like a fake one. Killed a slug here. Kind of, you can see there's like a thing on the wall. Carefully go up. Don't go to the stairs. There you go. That one's a tricky one, because it really makes you think you're supposed to leave. Anyways, yeah, the ghosts are flickering, so I'm wondering, like, there's a 50% chance that you're not going to be able to see the ghosts when I revealed them, so I think I'm crazy. Oh man, I hope the boss is visible, because I think the boss is the same thing where it flickers on and off. Ah, shit, I can't believe that hit me. Well, I guess we'll find out. Please don't think I'm crazy. I hope this turns out okay. There's a dark room. We're going to kill some bats. We're going to go down. You can kind of hear that weird... That's some tiles submerged underwater, but we're not at that point yet. We're going to come back soon. Watch out for the mummies. Ah, shit, that was stupid of me. Damn it. Damn you, mummies. They do follow you, by the way. They'll go out of the way to follow you, but they're very slow. So if you can kind of... If you can, you're able to, like, kind of lead them all in this weird mummy conga of death. You can just take them all out like that. With the mummies, or with the yo-yo, sorry, it's a little difficult because the yo-yo is not super powerful. Okay, so the reason we're down here, by the way, is to get... Oh shit, where is it? I'm here to get a lamp. There should be a lamp somewhere. Or like a lantern. Shit. There you are. Okay, good. The lantern allows us to... And this is, again, like the only time you see the lantern. It's so weird. This game has so many things that you only see in one dungeon, and the dungeons are so small. It's really odd. So, in here, we can use the lantern right away. And boom. I like that. You see all the bodies and stuff. Here's another Rod of Sight, which is really good. I can do this area kind of like... I wouldn't say blindfolded, but, you know, with the darkness. But that way you can kind of see what's going on. So those are the sounds right there of the submerged tiles. I'm not going to use another lantern here. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Curl around. There we are. Yeah. So yeah, this is a difficult level. Jeez. This is these guys. Like, you don't see these guys for more than a couple, like, rooms. It's so weird. This game has so many ideas, but I wonder if it was, like, purposely shortened, or... I don't know. Maybe they didn't have enough time? But the second one's just as short. So, or maybe it's a little bit longer. But I really feel like there's like a billion ideas they have for this game that they never really got to use to their fullest. And this is why, like, I hope you guys understand now why I think Mike Jones makes sense for Smash Brothers. There's or at least something from StarTropics. StarTropics is mentioned a single time in Smash Brothers Brawl. There's like a list of like Nintendo first-party games, and StarTropics is there because technically that's, you know, a first-party Nintendo game. That's it. There's no trophies. There's no stickers. There's no nothing. And I find that really lame because we're only in Chapter 3 of 8 chapters, and there's clearly so much they can use from StarTropics already. And that's not even getting to the crazy stuff. Like, we're in we're pretty tame areas compared to the later parts of StarTropics here. So, I really would love if Smash Bros. Like Ultimate, which got announced at E3 a couple weeks ago, if that had something StarTropics in it, I would really, really adore it. I'm not holding my breath, though. But I will always say that StarTropics requires, you know, more love. It's been 22 years. I think it's 22 years. 23 years, I think, actually, since the last anything about StarTropics. So I'd love to see something. I mean, I guess there's been re-releases with the Virtual Console, but I wouldn't mind seeing a remake or a full-on sequel. So, kill these guys. Oh, the ghosts are called minis, by the way. They're cute, I guess. They're not as cute as, like, Boo's or anything from Mario. But whatever, they're there. Ah, shit. Stupid friggin' bone dogs? I don't know. Make sure I hit everything of these. You want to make sure you have... There we go. This is the magic mirror. You need this in this room. If you do not have this in this room, you are screwed. Hit these guys. It's a reflecting attack. There's 2 enemies in the game that can only be killed this way, and you need the magic mirror, or else you basically have to kill yourself here, which is why that water's there, so you can hurt yourself and kill yourself. Oh shit, that's a lot of enemies. I find that really weird. Like, why not have that in the room with them? You know what I mean? That way, if you don't have any, you could, I don't know. I guess it just forces you to, like, try out a bunch of stuff, but there's a lot of that. A lot of, like, well, you didn't do this right, you're gonna need to kill yourself and start over. Like, thanks. Jeez, look at all these mummies just, like, all together now. It's like the NES can barely handle it. Shit. Ah. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, my God. At least I'm not getting hit. There we go. We should be able to get our next permanent weapon this episode. It's actually right after this dungeon, so we'll be able to see that. Oh, bolas, nice. Another thing, the boss can only be shot with bolas because it's far away. So it's another one of those things where you're just like, you better hit it right with bolas. You only get 40 as well, unless there's bolas I missed and I don't know where they are. But there's only 40 bolas, and I think the boss takes 15 hits. So you better be good. You better be good, man. Here's some hearts. Wouldn't mind some medicine, but whatever. The boss isn't really that difficult, but it's not easy. It's definitely... I would definitely say it's the hardest boss thus far. And we're just about there, too. We'll go down, then we'll go to the left. We'll go east. Or not east, west. Take these guys out. These guys, I don't think you need to kill. I think you can unlock that door with the switch, but we're going to kill them anyways because they're annoying. Oh, 1 more. Oh, 2 more. There we go. Oh, how did that not work? That was weird. I didn't get hit, though. Pop, there we go. I want to save my bolas. I do not want to use that. I like how they made the land look like a skull. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so when you get in here, there's nothing, and you just kind of got to use the Rotosite, because it's a big ghost. This is Maxie. So there's minis at the small one, Maxie's the big ones. Oh good, he's just kind of sitting there. So he'll just kind of walk around, and sometimes, wow, I'm getting really lucky here. And then when he gets close to dead, he starts going crazy. There we go, okay. Pretty easy, and then you just get even some more. I'm taking damage, but I don't really care. There we go. Yeah, easy. But I mean, I only had 11 bolas left. I don't think you can hit him from like the area, the sides and stuff. Also, this is my favorite like room in the game. Kind of, not really. Even though we've destroyed everything, there's still one more friggin' ghost. It's just plop. He's doing no harm. He can't hurt you. Just kill him anyways. But he's a ghost, so he's already dead. So who cares? Who cares? So there we go, and we're gonna jump on near. 1, 2, 3. The skull just starts throwing out. So that's there we go. We drained the lake. So we came up this way for the fortune teller's crystal ball. So hopefully we'll find it in the lake because now we've drained it. Hooray! All right, come on, hurry up, game. There we go. There it is. This is looks more like a jelly bean. Wow, you've done it. Thank you. Now saving my data. Blah, 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 blah. Good luck. Look, the pond is dried up. You've got the jelly bean. Now we can, it's a shame we have to walk all the way there, waste so much time. But, yeah, so in my opinion, that's in relative to when it appears in the game, I think that's the hardest dungeon in the game. It's unforgiving. It kicks you out half the time. It's rather difficult. I'm glad I got through it without getting killed. Actually, I haven't died unintentionally yet, which is very good. I'll probably do a few times. Chapter 6 is specifically brutal. So 7 made, I guess. But I mean, there's like 1-hit kills and stuff. But like, we're gonna get actual like tough enemies in chapter 5 and 6 and whatnot. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, you have my crystal ball. Please give it back to me. You give the jelly bean to her. I'm back in business. Thank you. Thank you. If you were Beetle from Zelda. You went under Shikola. I know what to do. Okay, just wait, will you? And there you go. Now I am dressed like a girl with big old, like really big pigtails, like fluffy ones. You sure look silly dressed up like a girl. Whoa, hey. Hey. Respect, man. Just show a little respect. Oh, and the jelly bean I can foresee, risking life and limb to bridge over troubled water, struggling to escape. Oh, some evil mystic powers from a star far, far away. But I'm sure those powers are. I'm sure those powers control the monsters in the dark below. Oh, omens of disasters, lots of dots. I can't continue. Oh me, oh my, fortune favors the brave, so don't mind me. Now let's enter Shikola. Now we are dressed like a girl. And you basically have to. I don't think you can leave until you do this. You must be from Radicola. Ugh, you may enter. Ugh, Radicola. Why must I be from Radicola? We were busy training, don't disturb us. Yeah, why must I be from Radicola? I'm a girl wearing a weird dress. Training and more training, I'm tired. Yeah, everyone's wearing bikinis, but they have swords, so good for them, I guess. I'm a warrior of Shikola. What are you a warrior about? Like, are there wars here? How come you're not helping Miracola? Are you a newcomer from Hercola? Whatever. Alright, so let's see this, beautiful, beautiful girl. Apparently that's the leader of Shikola. She is apparently super gorgeous, and... Ooh, that's a thing. Ooh, I'm Queen Shikola. You've beaten other ghosts at the haunted village? Oh, you're a super girl. What is your name? You respond, Michael. Michelle. Michelle's my name. This is my deep voice. Michelle, good name. I like you. Why don't you join us? Because I'm not a warrior. That's random. You say you must visit a mountain hermit. We will miss you, even though we've met for 2 seconds. You'll save time if you talk to our head warrior first. Okay. It's like, sure, I guess. By the way, Michelle, your voice is strong like a man's. Yes. I am secretly a man. I see you have a cold. Michelle, you have a funny yo-yo, don't you? Yes, I do. It's a very funny yo-yo. She's very offensive. I'll give you a powerful weapon called Shooting Star. So now we go. We've got a new weapon, the Shooting Star. And that thing's awesome. It's like a mace. Look at that thing. Listen, you need more than 6 red hearts to handle the Shooting Star with skill. And that's true. Goodbye, Michelle. So we have 7 hearts in total, and you need 6 in order to use it. After that, you go back down to the yo-yo. And it's difficult, you know? The Shooting Star is so much better. Oh, I just noticed that the thing is like the girl symbol. That's kind of cool. I'm the head warrior. Want to travel west? No. Listen, shout Abracadabra and jump 10 times at the tunnel end. Okay. So even if you knew to do that, the jumping 10 times thing, like you cannot do that. You have to actually talk and do all this. Do you want to change your clothes? As a dude. Which is really frustrating, because it's like, why? If I already knew, but I mean, whatever. Like, maybe Mike wasn't doing it right. He can't go back in. And this old man's pretty cool. Yo, dearie, you were very cute. Thank you, old man. Oh, Nintendo, still putting the pervs in there. Now we'll use our newfound knowledge and head over here. We'll be able to use our Shooting Star. And this is kind of what this dungeon's for. It's a very small dungeon. I would say the smallest dungeon in the game. And it's a kind of a way for you to test the Shooting Star. So you're gonna do this with us, everyone. So remember, 10, and then Abracadabra. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shout it out. Did you shout it out? Did you actually do it? If you didn't, rewind the video 10 seconds and shout Abracadabra. I know I didn't do it. That's because my wife's upstairs and she'd be wondering what the hell I'm doing shouting Abracadabra. So that's why I didn't do it. But you guys have to. So go back. Go back and do it right now. I'll wait. So anyways, this is a very easy dungeon. It's very similar to Dungeon 2 in Chapter 2, Dolphins. It's very wide open because you're just kind of crossing this little canal. But you can see the Shooting Star is crazy. It's so much stronger. I think it's double the strength. And, like, it has such distance compared to what you're used to. The only difference is you can only pick up items like hearts and stars when you're within, I think, 2... within 2 squares of an object. So, you know, that's like the one thing you need to be able to, you need to get that close. And you can't do really fast strikes unless you're right next to them too. So you need to wait until the Shooting Star is done and off the screen before you can attack with another one. So, wow, I've done it. And now we're finally on the little island with the mountain. So let's just go to the mountain. And you can see we kind of can't do this. We need to go where that little weird little hole in the ground is. So let's cross here through the Wario symbol and talk to Poe. Poe the poet. Poe the poet's gonna But he's gonna tell us stuff. Poe the poet is smart and he knows it. That didn't rhyme. I'm Poe, the famous poet of the southern island. Raindrops from heaven's fountains spring from earth, lifting my spirits high. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, with that knowledge of that poem, whatever, I guess, we're gonna do the last dungeon of chapter 3. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. Take care, guys. See you more next time for more Let's Play StarTropics.